This is Head to Head. The challenge is Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo, but there's no racing, it's the battle mode. Let's meet the contestants. Over on the left-hand side of the brain, scanning in our current champion, Richard.
Hello, I'm from London. I'm age 9 and I'm playing Yoshi and I've won 3 games.
Fantastic. Over on the right-hand side of the brain, let's scan in the challenger.
I come from Welling Garden City. I'm 12 and I've chosen Cooper Trooper.
A good choice. Let's see how it stands up as we go head to head. Okay, and we're going to Battle Course 3, which is rather icy, as you will see. So, Richard, our current champion, 3 times winner, is playing Yoshi, the guy in the top of the screen, who's a green dinosaur with blue balloons around him. In the bottom half of the screen, we've got Cooper Trooper being played by our challenger Peter, who's a little turtle with red balloons spinning around him. Each guy has got to try and burst the other guy's balloons as quickly as possible before the other guy bursts his balloons. Oh, and Richard, as Yoshi, has just jumped right off the course and has having to be brought back in by that guy up there in the clouds, who's the referee. Now, Richard has just driven over a question mark, which means that he gets a shell, the item in the box just up here. He's got himself a little red shell there, you see. And he's now looking for Peter to try and throw it at Peter. Oh, and Peter's and has missed Peter. But Peter's just thrown his shell and got Richard. So they both had the red shell, so we're both going after each other to throw the shells. But Peter's had the true aim. So Peter's got another red shell now, so watch out, Richard. Now, all the characters in this game have different abilities. For example, well, I'll let them tell you. Richard, why have you chosen Yoshi?
He just goes fast and he can run away quickly.
That's right, because Yoshi's actually got quite fast speeds, although he's not perhaps that brilliant at cornering. So Richard has to be really quite good at taking the corners. Peter, why have you chosen Cooper Trooper?
He's just the best.
He's just the best, you reckon? Well, I mean, actually, Cooper Trooper, he is a pretty good all-rounder, and he's actually the best for beginners because he's very good at taking the corners, but he perhaps hasn't got those high top speeds. So Cooper Trooper has flashing red flashing now because he's invincible, and he's also got a red shell. Oh, and he's just got Richard with it. So Richard has just lost another balloon. Richard is hanging on to one single balloon. Our champion is nearly dead. So Peter, you're pretty good at this game, but Peter's just had a hit. So Peter is now one balloon down. And I expect Richard is glad he's chosen a fast character because he's probably running away as quickly as he can. Are you, Peter?
No.
Richard, sorry?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Richard's already won 3 games and obviously wants to win this one. Anyone on head-to-head who wins 10 games in a row gets more than a prize a day. They also get the top-of-the-range mountain bike, and we've been giving away loads of those lately, so I think the contestants are getting even better and better. So, Cooper Trooper is in the lead with 2 balloons to Richard as Yoshi's 1. Cooper Trooper, don't forget, is being played by our challenger Peter. And he hasn't got an item to throw at the moment. Oh, Yoshi picked up a ghost, and when you press ghost, it makes you go invisible to your opponent, but it also means that you get your opponent's item. Oh, and now Yoshi's got a red shell, and he's on the hunt for Cooper Trooper. That's Peter in the bottom with his red shell. They've both got red shells and they're both hunting each other out in this icy track, trying to find each other. The tracks, actually, you can tell the difference, can't you? What do you think of the icy track, Richard?
It's all right, but it's a bit harder.
It is a bit harder. How about you, Peter? Are you coping with it all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no problems there from Peter. Richard obviously has found it a bit harder from the first 2 tracks. He's only got 1 balloon left. And they're manically hunting each other down. Richard with a red shell and Peter with a red shell. Peter's chucked his red shell and he's got Yoshi, so our current champion. Yoshi, playing Yoshi. Richard, you've lost. What a brilliant match, though. You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent, excellent playing. So we have congratulations to our winner, Peter. You did really well. Look pleased with yourself. Let's choose your prize. Let's start the randomator.
Stop.
You've won yourself a board game of Boggle, and also, of course, we're coming back next time to play Super Mario Kart on Head to Head.
Game over.